So before we kick off the video, full disclosure, there's some construction going on in front of my house, and some of the trucks are beeping pretty loudly. I picked that up during the video. It is on my side, and I do apologize for that ahead of time. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the DigiTavern, and welcome to our third video of opening Pokemon booster packs. Today we're going to be opening this beauty right here, this Rebel Clash booster box set, and I've been sitting on this for a little while. I've had it for a good amount of time, but I just not yet have opened it. I wanted to do it with you guys. I wanted to show you. So just really quickly going over the past two videos we've done already, things seem to be going pretty well, and the feedback is coming. I appreciate it. I'll try not to bend cards. I'm not sure where I'm bending the cards, but I think I might know where. In this video, there's a lot of bending of the cards, I think. I apologize for that. I'm working on it. So, as always, we're going to stick to the 6-card pack opening. Anything more than that is just a little too long, too much, especially it gets a little convoluted on this mat. So I want to kind of keep it as nice and tidy for you guys as possible. So let's get into some of these packs here. Even on the packs, there's just a lot of good art, and I do really like them. Now, if you listen to the podcast that I just dropped on Tuesday, I'm a hoarder and I tend to hoard a lot of trash. I'm not hoarding the paper that covers the cards. At least I'm trying not to. I'm desperately trying not to. I have a problem. But let's get right into these. Something about opening a new booster pack straight out of the box is just so satisfying. So we're going to push this card away here, and maybe I'll give those out at some point. So, quick alert, I screw this up. I really do. I tried to do the card trick, but I didn't do enough. And we start off with the Phalanx V card, full art. So I definitely messed that up. But this card is really beautiful, and you can see the shimmer and the look of it, and you can see how they're all just kind of falling in line. And we'll get into that card, of course, later on in the video. Coming in now with an inverted foil Temple card, which I was a little unhappy that I screwed this up a little bit, but I figured it out. A Galarian Cursula, a Litwick, Dabs, because you know lit, a Hone Edge, Steel Tide. I get a lot of Hone Edges in this pack. A Heliopile, very colorful and beautiful card. Trubbish, which is just rubbish. Get it. Training Court, trainer card. Full heal, trainer card. A Morgrem, dark Pokemon card, and finishing off with an energy card. So I've seen a lot of videos, they tend to maybe guess the last card. I would definitely do that if I was recording audio and video at the same time. Fortunately, if I did that, I'd get them right every time, because I know what I'm gonna pull. It's just be not genuine. I'm rambling. Getting into the next pack. These packs are just, they're so much easier to open than the Japanese packs too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes, it's gonna be 6. Gonna count it over again and put them to the back. Just double checking, turn them around, and let's get these cards going in the right way. So a second Honedge, a Farfetch'd, fighting type, a Dreepy, which in the last video we got a good amount of Dreepies, a Phantom, kind of a dark, cute card there, Bunnelby, trying to find a place for it. And this is what I mean, like, it's getting pretty convoluted already. Training court, just a lot of stuff everywhere. A paleo sand, which I will say this, cards like Pokemon like Paleo Sand, Litwick, and Phantom are kind of the reason why I kind of dropped off of Pokemon, because I felt like they were getting a little lazy. But over time, I really have come to appreciate the simplicity of a lot of these cards. So I did something different here with these two cards. I reversed their order and I pulled the inverted foil Alcremie card first, and then I pulled the Galarian Darmanitan. And I really like this card because Darmanitan's form originally is fire type, but to see him in a icy snow form with a kind of like snowman's afro was pretty cool. So getting into another pack here, the third pack, a little struggle on the end of this one, but get that out of the way, count the 6, put them to the back, flip them over, and let's start pulling these cards. And I guess that considers, I guess it's considered bending the cards, and I didn't mean to. I'm touching it a lot because I'm hoping for good pulls. It's for good luck. Starting off with a Toxel and a Bronzor, Steel type. I like the sound Bronzor makes in the game. Coughing, Dark type, which I thought was a Psychic type, but maybe I'm just wrong. A Wingull, which I've always loved this Pokemon for some reason. It's Water type, it's Flying type, it's all the types. It's great. Nosepass, kind of a silly, goofy Pokemon. A Morgrim, Dark Pokemon. I think that's the second one I've gotten. A Halalucha, which, as I said before in the past, is one of my favorite types here. A Lampent, which is a very beautiful card, and a Litwick and a Lampent. So I'm building the evolutionary forms here, which is great. A Fighting Energy type, or an Energy type fighting card. A Barbacle, which is very chaotic look, washing around everywhere. And an inverted foil card, Honedge. I think this is the third Honedge I've gotten. So 3 packs, 3 Honedges. One of them inverted foil. Clearly Rebel Clash is all about Honedge. Probably not. So as you can see, like, I'm counting the amount that I have left. I'm getting ready to open up another pack here. But you can see like what I mean by like the cards are just kind of sprawled everywhere. And though this is a huge mat, I have about 30 some odd cards on the mat right now. So I'll clean that up in a bit. But let's open this 4th pack here. One more rub for good luck. And the flip. Temple, another Temple. I believe that's the second one I've gotten. Applin. It's Pokemon like Applin that really drove me away from Pokemon over the years, but like I said, the simplicity of a lot of these Pokemon I've learned to appreciate. A Barboach, which is a very cool looking card there. A Natu. Oh, and a Squowet. A Papleotoad. Gotta show off the 2 evolutionary forms there. Happy for it. And I like Papleotoad. It's so, and I love its final evolutionary form. Reminds me of Poliwhirl. Horror Energy training card, or energy card. And then coming in here with another one, a Capacious Bucket, Fire Energy card. Been watching a lot of Avatar lately, so. And a Full Art V card, Pincurchin. This is, I love this because the sparkles on it are pretty amazing. And a inverted foil Xatu card, which is really cool because I love having I love pulling packs that have the evolutionary forms of Pokemon. But that Pincushion, I love the electricity going across its top there, almost as if it's just static energy building within it. So really quickly here, I'm going to pretty much start cleaning up the mat here. And another thing that I'm doing now is that I've realized that I've got too many cards. So I'm running out of space, and I'm going to start putting them into sleeves until I find them a permanent home. And that's basically what I'm doing here. Funny thing is, I've had these sleeves for years. Like, I've had them since I was a kid. So whoever made these, they're durable. And finally putting the last card away into a sleeve, I just kind of look at them and kind of show them off one last time. So I got an idea from a buddy at work saying that maybe 5 videos in, we can kind of go through all the really nice pulls that we've had in since we started doing the video. And I'll even consider doing pulls that I've gotten in other packs that I did off videos. So getting into the 5th pack here. A little bit of struggle here. You can see where it kind of pulled from the plastic. So I had to kind of pull it from the back. But yeah, the big thing here is just I'm trying to keep the mat as clean as possible and not too cluttered. So move that card out of the way, pull the 6, put them to the back, and get in the flip here. This mat tends to get a little fuzzy, so brush when you can. A 4th Hone Edge, a 2nd Natu, an Electabuzz. I really love this card because it looks like one of the cards that would have came out when I was a kid. And I had so many Electabuzzes, or I still have a bunch of Electabuzz. So I can't wait to put it in the sleeves with the rest. A Meditite, and a Grubbin. A full heal training card. A full heal training card. A Skunk Tank, non-holographic dark card, or dark Pokemon card. A Charbug, evolutionary form of Grubbin. Psychic Energy, and a Vikavolt, the 3rd evolutionary form from Grubbin to Charbug, and it's a proper holographic card. Man, this card is really pretty, and I don't know why I slammed it that hard, but I think electric types look really good as holographics. And finishing off here with an inverted foil Skunk Tank card. And you can see I just kind of compare the differences, and I believe this is the 3rd one that I've got in these packs, so not too bad. That Vikavolt though is really pretty. I mean, putting them away in their sleeves just so we don't have to go back, and I gotta get in the habit of putting them in sleeves because I love looking at them and I love comparing them with the other cards, and that's half of the fun that I have with opening packs, to be honest with you. And I love I just love the evolutionary form of them all, so kind of looking that over here. Last and final pack here. Popping this bad boy open. Gonna move that last card, counter 6, and put them to the back as always. I may do it the other way where it's kind of front faced and kind of just pulling from the back, because I believe this is where I'm bending cards, and hopefully I'll stop someday. A Galarian Mr. Mime and a Toxel, another Galarian Corsola, a Volubbi, dark type Pokemon. I lost count of how many Tim pulls that is, but I've got a lot of them. If you want to trade, hit me up. A Beware, a Medicham, fighting type, pretty cool card. Another Lampent, which I love this fire type. I love it's a weird Pokemon to have, but I love the look of it. Fire energy type. Fire energy type, did you hear that? Fire energy type. It's been a long day. And a Cinderace VMAX full art card. Beautiful inverted foil Magikarp. This is the first English Cinderace that I've gotten, and I am extremely happy to have this card because it looks so beautiful. So that's 6 packs and 3 full art cards, 2 V cards, 1 VMAX card. Checking the centering on this card seems to be okay. I'm not entirely sure how to gauge the centering, but the card looks beautiful. It's a nice thick card with 2 C's. Putting it in the sleeve here, and this has been a good pull. Like, it's hard to explain, but 6 cards and these 3 right here, not a bad pull, not bad. Now I know that none of them are rainbow or gold, but they're beautiful nonetheless. So showing these cards off one last time, and let's get into some of the cards that we've pulled in these 6 packs. So starting right off the bat here, we've got Natu and Xatu, and I really wanted to show inverted foil Xatu card because I really like this art. This almost really super wise looking Xatu, and to know a little bit about Xatu is that Xatu can see the future, and there's nothing that Xatu can really do about it. So there's a lot of wisdom behind this character or this Pokemon, and you can definitely tell that in that picture, and it definitely shows. Up next, we have a Timepole and a Palpitoad. I'm still looking for that Seismitoad. I would love to complete the triplet set here, and I wouldn't mind getting a different Timepole either, because even though this inverted foil card is very beautiful, the art is very gloomy. It's very sad. And I'm not a huge fan of the sad parts of Pokemon, because there is surprisingly a lot. These 3 here, Litwick, Lampent, and Chandelure. Man, I gotta be honest with you, there are very few things better than a proper holographic fire type Pokemon as a card, because man, they look so beautiful. Like, the colors are just amazing. Litwick is so friendly, Lampent looks so in charge, but Chandelure just looks completely in Zen mode, prepared for battle. Another triplet set here, Grubbin, Charabug, and Vikavolt. Again, electric types and fire types look the best in holographic form, and you can see that here in Vikavolt. Vikavolt just looks amazing. It's just something about the holographic really accentuates the electricity or the lightning form in or electric type Pokemon, and just it's so pretty. Phalanx is up next as we show this card, the very first card we showed in the beginning of the video, and this is a really cool V card here, and you can see that there seems to be a lot going on. And the coolest thing about this card is Phalanx clearly has its shields up, but it's kind of moving forward with its horn. As you can see at the top of the crest there, it seems to be almost in a charge, but completely ready to defend itself. This is why V cards are really cool. And speaking of electric type Pokemon looking amazing, Pincurchin is no exception. Just the electricity just pumping through its pins at the top there. It just looks so beautiful. It's such a pretty looking card, and this is proof that like a Pokemon like Pincurchin can look really amazing on a V card. I'm very happy to have this. And finally, the crown jewel of all these packs here is Cinderace VMAX. This card is beautiful. It's so pretty. There's just a lot going on. It's just, there's swirls, there's streaks, there's rainbow colors. It's full art. It's just, it's a beautiful card. And I can't wait to find a V card of Cinderace so that I can eventually build the set of having all of them. And all the other starters as well. And that'd be awesome. And with that, guys, that is it. that is video number 3 here in the DigiTavern. And of course, I'm looking ahead already to next week's video, where I'll be opening the Japanese versions of Rebel Clash, and I'm very excited to bring you guys that. Now, I have a couple other things that I've picked up on the week that has gone by, but one of the ones that I'm looking forward to opening the most is a box set dedicated to Sylveon and all the other evolutions that I'm looking forward to open. A buddy of mine gave me that box set a while back, and I have yet to open it, but he's been asking me what I have gotten in that box set, and I have no answer yet. So hopefully I can put that on the video for you guys all to see, and I'm looking forward to opening that, because I'm pretty sure there's some black and white cards in there, and those are pretty old. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you back here next week in the DigiTavern.